Good morning, guys. I'm coming back today because I wanted to show you my latest creation, which is a safari adventure book that I've created for my best friend's parents. They are going to Africa later this month for a safari, which sounds so exciting. Wish it was me going. But in any case, I thought I would make them a fun journal to document their trip and just have some fun with. So let me show you what I've made. This is using the Graphic 45 Safari line that was from a few years ago. And I only had an 8x8 of it, so I had to improvise a little bit with some other papers to make it the size I wanted. And this is actually, I think, I didn't bring my ruler, but I think I measured it. It's like 8 3/4 by 6 wide, because I did use 12 by 12 scrapbooking papers and I didn't trim anything off the sides. So I reinforced the cover with chipboard just so that it would be sturdy for them if they did decide to take it with them. I was going to leave it soft cover, but I thought it might get a little too banged up. So anyways, I did some great papers in here, and I needed some extra embellishments, so I contacted my friend Lynn in Australia, who is on Etsy as Beau Printables and Beau Digital. She has two different shops, and took some pictures of the book of where it was at before I binded it and said, hey, I need some extra embellishments. I'm thinking mini postcards. Any chance you could create something for me? And she was awesome and created these set of postcards for me in two different sizes. And this is one of them here with the lion, King of the Jungle. And then I brought in some miscellaneous papers, a ledger paper here, did some stamping. This is another postcard here that she created in the second size, and they turned out absolutely beautiful. So Lynn, if you're watching, thank you so much. Back these with just some craft card stock. This paper here is from Hobby Lobby. This was a pad, I can't remember the name of it, but it was from several years ago, and they don't make it anymore. It's been discontinued, but I had some of that left. Did some more stamping here. Pulled out the dictionary pages where I found the word Africa and safari is on the other one at the other side, and I attached them together with some washi tape, and then just folded in the extra there. This, excuse me, is a digital paper that I printed, and it's from an Etsy seller. I believe it's Frou Frou Craft. I'll try and link it in the description box below. But love this paper, and it fit perfectly with this theme. Another postcard here that Lynn created. More of the Hobby Lobby paper there, and I created a pocket on this side, and what I did here was, with the Graphic 45 paper, there was this really cute paper that I fell in love with. Looks like an old ad out of a catalog where you used to be able to mail order merchandise. And because it was double-sided, that was perfect. And I tucked another Lynn's postcards and some extra journaling pieces in there. And then what I did, I just put some coffee dyed paper in here so it could be for journaling if they wanted a day-by-day thing. And there's fold-outs and whatnot in here. And I just made a little mini booklet because I thought that would be fun for them to have too. And this one I didn't really decorate because I thought, well, I'll leave it more blank. That way they have more journaling space if they want to write about each day's experience. Then I have some matte paper that showed Africa, so that fit perfect. More stamping and graph paper that's been coffee dyed. And then I did some tuck spots here. And these are just some of the scraps left over from the Hobby Lobby line. And just simple embellishing. You know, I didn't want to go overboard with it. Now this postcard was one of the ones from the Graphic 45 collection. I think there was only 3 or 4 of them that I had, and then there was these little tags that came with it, which really liked them, but didn't have enough to do the whole book, and that's why I contacted Lynn to see if she could help me out. And she came through beautifully. So more ledger paper there and stamping. Another pocket here, and this one just has some larger 5x7 mats in it. More graph paper, another map, a little more stamping, more pockets here. These are corner pockets. These are just more little pieces I put in there, and it's a bookmark off the Graphic 45 paper, which is double-sided, and I just put a little ribbon on top of it. This is more stamping. This was a stamp from many, many years ago from Close to My Heart, I think actually when they used to be called Dots, which was dozens of terrific stamps. Another postcard from Lynn here, and love them. More matte paper of Africa. Some music paper I dyed, and more stamping. More stamping here on the other side of the map. Here's another postcard here with another tuck spot, and another bookmark, and some more of the pages. And that one I just backed with craft colored paper. And another flip out with a map. Another of Lynn's postcards there. Some more 5x7 mats and smaller mats there with a pocket. Some more ledger, more stamping. This was another graphic 45 postcard here with a tag of theirs. And that's a tuck spot, and tuck spot there. This is the other graphic 45 postcard there. Some more maps and pockets. That's one of Lynn's postcards. The other side of that digital that I printed, and some more of the dictionary paper with Safari on the back here. And this was a graphic 45 one, and there's just had their pattern paper on the back, so I left that. That's a Lynn postcard, more stamping, and that brings us to the end of the book. So I hope you enjoyed this, and there's what I did on the back cover. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hadn't done one of this style before, and I really like the way it turned out, and with the reinforced cover it makes it quite sturdy. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you back here soon. Have a great day.